are supposed to end a jinx that has lasted 37 years. Maybe the Black Stars do have an idea, because they seem to have devised a way of subduing, defeating, and making sure that pressure doesn't get to them ahead of the AFCON. Here's the AFCON Minute by Baba Tando as we begin the sports on Prime.
It is quite obvious that there is some pressure on the Black Stars as they are expected to end their 37-year trophy drought at the 2019 Total African Cup of Nations. Some members of the team have devised ways of subduing that pressure.
Hold on. Hello? Oh! Hey! Zimbabwe! Hey! That's why I'm not a player. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the job was a player. Oh, yeah, oh, and I phone out. Oh, wait, wait, body of the wood.
That was General Captain Asamoah Gyan and some of his colleagues in a skit. We wait to see how all these antics will culminate into Ghana winning a 5th AFCON title. Find the full videos on myjoyonline.com/sports. Follow the hashtag JoyAFCON on social media. Salam.
So this is why we should go.
So you may have seen the short skits, and I know that Joy News Interactive and all our other bulletins have been playing them around the clock since the Black Stars started rolling them out. What is the idea, or what has been the idea behind them? Here is somebody who knows more.
As usual, I'm the one cracking jokes for everybody to laugh, just to forget the pressure on us, because although we joke here, but there is huge pressure in the players. So sometimes I try to take the players' mind off the game a bit to relax, So if you can see, sometimes I try to crack jokes for the players to laugh, just to feel at home, not thinking about just football. Sometimes when you do that, it puts pressure, So apart from that, the unity is very, very good. We share ideas. Sometimes the young ones, if they need something, they come to the experienced ones, we help them. So everything is going well as planned, and we are very, very happy for that. As I said, this camp has been one of the best camps. People didn't expect that, but everything is moving out well.
Nice one, Asamoah Gyan. Hopefully it takes pressure off them and they do what's needed. Still on the AFCON, because that's all we are going to talk about for the next month or so. The Black Stars are not one of the favorites. This is from Marcel Desailly.
So let's talk about the Black Stars. They're hoping that they can break this once and for all. What do you think?
They don't hope anything, because you are not one of the favorites. There is 4-5 teams before you. Yeah. I mean, Morocco, Egypt, Cameroon, Senegal, who are potentially better than you. Yeah. But it's good. The pressure is not on you. You can work very strongly. I said the preparation is key, to be able to prepare physically the whole group, and especially tactically. As I said, Ghana doesn't have the individual player that can make the difference at any time. Okay. So collectively they have to play. They have to find the correct tactical setup to be able to perform and to have that consistency in the performance. That's right. Throughout the tournament. That's right. You see, Zambia won it without being excellent. Yes. Many others, Ivory Coast, no, is not a good example, because they had plenty top players.
Nigeria had barely new players. Top
players, yes. So we have good players, yes. Good, Andre and others. And the like. They are, but not to be able to pretend on, yes, we are going to AFCON, show about ourselves, and at least we make it to the semi-final, and we are supposed to win it.
Yes.
It's not like that for Ghana.
What would be your advice to Coach Kwesi Appiah, who's watching, and the players?
No advice. He knows already. He knows that tactically he has to find the best setup for his team to be able to, or for his team, for each individual players to express themselves at their best. This is key for them. It's key that he understand and he read and he give them a project match after match, not giving them false hope or whatever.
Anything.
So yes, the tactical setup is quite important. Yeah, how he's going to find the skills and the ability for his players. Yeah, key. On top of the preparation, I said it before. It's key. Either he prepare his players to be sharp from the beginning, or he believe that yes, no need for them to be sharp from the start.
Relax.
Let them work. I believe on them for passing the first round.
Very interesting. The full interview, very, very, very good interview by George Addo Jr. will be on the football show at 10:30, and that's with Hans Mensah Ando. Moving on, tomorrow, after all the talk, after all the build-up, 49 days for us at Joy News, Egypt and Zimbabwe kick the ball.
The 2019 Africa Cup of Nations gets up and running on Friday evening as tournament hosts Egypt take on Zimbabwe at the Cairo International Stadium. With Mohamed Salah within their ranks, the home nation have been back to go all the way and lift the trophy for a record 8th time. Egypt won the AFCON title the last time the competition was held on home soil in 2006, marking the start of 3 successive triumphs as they became the most successful side on the continent. But there have been 4 separate winners since then. Javier Aguirre's side, though, have been back to add to their tally this time around. The Pharaohs endured a disappointing World Cup campaign in Russia last year, not helped by starman Salah being far from full fitness heading into the tournament. After finishing bottom of a weak group with 0 points from their 3 matches, the decision was made to change a manager. Aguirre has made Egypt entertaining to watch, summed up by the 20 goals scored in their last 8 matches. The type of goal-scoring form should stand the competition's most successful side in good stead. With a good blend of youth and experience within their ranks, the Pharaohs have the ability to go all the way once again. Zimbabwe head into the tournament on the back of successive draws against Tanzania and fellow finalist Nigeria. The Warriors took 4 points off Congo in qualifying, but their record in the competition proper is far from great. They've qualified 3 times, crashing out at the group stage in 2004, 2006 and 2017. Coach Sunday Chidzambwa, though, has not ruled out booking a place in the knockout rounds. Striker Knowledge Musona and midfielder Marvelous Nakamba are both threats. The Warriors have the ability to cause an upset. In keeping out Nigeria a week and a half ago, Zimbabwe showed they can keep things tight, something they will need to put to good use on Friday.
So that's it. 24 hours to the AFCON. What's the time? Yeah. It will be kicking off at 8 p.m. So just about 23 hours to the big kickoff of the AFCON. And what have we here? In addition to everything else, we have given you a website just for you, created specially for the tournament. And this is what it looks like. Egypt and Zimbabwe are waiting for the games to start. We have all the fixtures. We have live highlights after every game, so you can go and check them out, because as you know, Joy News does not have the television, right? We have articles upon articles upon articles. And if we go further, we have previews and team profiles of all 24 teams written originally by the Joy Sports team. We'll be serving you all this for the next 28 days of the tournament. So join us. So the team profiles, if we scroll down, Algeria all the way to Zimbabwe, very much customized for you. Hope you enjoy the AFCON experience with the Joy Sports team. I'm Gary Al Smith, and that's the sport for now.